You are texting wrong. These are the 3 mistakes guys make while texting that make her not want to respond. Number 1, you are coming off way too strong. So let's say you send her a text message and it takes her an hour to respond, and then you respond back right away. You are not mimicking her text structure. Or if she sends you like 3 or 4 words and you send her 4 sentences back, this huge paragraph. Again, you are not mimicking her text structure. You're coming off way too strong. It looks extremely needy and desperate, and she's just not gonna be interested in that. And I can already see it now, guys being like, Julia, my situation's different. She's just busy. But there's no need for you not to follow her text structure. If she texts you and it takes an hour, you wait an hour. If she sends only, 4 or 5 words, you send only 4 or 5 words. No double texting, no paragraphs. I don't care if you're like, yeah, but I want to tell her about my day. That's not the point of texting. The point of texting is to set up a date. And that leads me to number 2. You become her pen pal. So many guys are super excited that they're just even talking to a girl, that they just fall into this routine of texting the girl every day. And even if she's receptive and she's texting you back, but instead of leading the conversation forward to, hey, we should hang out sometime, you talk about your day, you talk about each other's feelings, maybe you even say you like each other, but you send novel after novel. And what happens? She loses interest. She no longer looks at you as a viable sexual option. She looks at you with somebody that fills her needs. You give her the attention she wants. You're always there if she has a question or somebody she needs to talk to. You're literally her pen pal. And I know a lot of you would be like, yeah, but I'm just trying to get to know her better first. I want her to see I'm a really cool guy. No, that is what the date is for. And if a girl ever says to you, no, I don't want to go on a date just yet, I want to get to know you here, she's just seeking validation. She doesn't actually want to go on a date with you. Again, texting is only to set up the date. You get to know somebody on the date. You don't use texting just to get to know somebody through there, because like everything I said, it will kill all the sexual tension and you will never be a viable option for her. I have also seen this happen in my Beast Dating coaching program, where guys have been talking to a girl, they've hung out a couple times, but they text all the time. And what happens? The girl loses interest and doesn't want to go on any more dates. It's because you killed the sexual tension. When you text all the time, there's nothing else to talk about. Why do you even need to go on dates anymore? That's why the best rule of thumb is using texting as only to set up the date, and you're not having long conversations on there. You're not calling each other on the phone. None of that. You're using all the excitement to get to know each other on the dates. So if you're struggling to get girls to respond to your text messages or to get girls even on dates, I highly recommend you guys check out my Beast Dating coaching program. We've helped over hundreds of guys completely transform their dating life, to getting girlfriends, to getting first, second, third dates, to dating multiple girls a week. But don't just take it from me. Here are some guys that have been through the program.
Right now I'm seeing a girl, we're hanging out once or twice a week, and I'm still going on other dates and meeting other women, which has never happened for me before.
Just look at dating life before the program. It was scarce, if not zero. After being in the program for a little while, today's Monday, I've got a date tonight. I've got a pending one Tuesday. I've got a pending one Wednesday. To be able to connect with a girl on a deeper level is just an area in my life that I didn't know that I missed.
One of the other things that I appreciate about this program is I'm not so afraid to put myself out there.
So if you're watching this video, it seems like you want to improve your texting game, maybe even improve your dating life. So make sure you click the first link in the description to apply now to work with us. And if we think you're a good fit, we'll get right back to you. And number 3, you have to understand how women work. We are very similar to you in the sense that we are anxious, we are nervous, we don't want to send the wrong text message, we don't want to come off too strong. So I remember when I used to be texting guys I like, and they'd send me a text message, I'd freak out. I'd be like, oh my god, what do I send back? I don't want to come off as desperate. And then what do? I just don't text them right away because I want to think of the perfect thing to say. And what happens is guys get worried, and so they just keep texting, right? Oh, she didn't respond, so I'm gonna send question mark, or I'm gonna send those little googly eyes, or I'm gonna be like, hey, did you get my last text? That's just showing you're so desperate. And then I'm like, well, he didn't even give me the opportunity to respond, so I'm out. You need to give girls space. If they take a little bit to get back to you, that's okay. You have to understand where they're coming from. But you are messing it up and you're making a girl not want to respond if you are sending the double text, the triple text, hey, hey, did you get my last message? These are all desperate and simpy. I know that you want to keep the conversation going. I know you like her. You've probably fantasized what it's gonna be like hanging out with this girl, but you are literally shooting yourself in the foot by sending more text messages. Less is more. The more mysterious you are, the less information you give in text messages, I promise you, the more likely she's gonna wanna go on a date with you. Follow these rules. Make sure you set up the date, you ask her to hang out, you lead the conversation forward, and you go on a date with her, and stop using texting as a place to just communicate. Use it as a tool to set up a date. Thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you in the next video.